hands up. All GD players, put your 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 hands up. Why do I have a green screen? All GD players, put your hands up. 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 All GD players, put your hands up.
Hold tight. Okay, I gotta turn it off. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Hey guys. What's up? Why am I down there? Happy post-April Fools. Things certainly happened yesterday. Thank you, Carissa GM.
Put your hands up. Celebratory gesture emoji.
Did you guys enjoy Geometry Dash Gangster Rap? Thank you, Wet Red Sad. I don't know why I was green. Do you guys like GD Gangster Rap? I'm seeing yeses. Sorry, I'm always so awkward at the start of every stream, and my mic probably sounds terrible. The audio is really bad in here. Hi guys. I just wanted to do like. Oh, actually, I should probably ask. Did you guys enjoy the GD colon April Fools, my 10th April Fools video, starring Rattledash as the main character and colon's awful commentary as a side? Should probably have background music during this, but like, hold on, where's Wii Shop channel? There we go. Oh yeah, did you guys enjoy Explorers by Rob Top? This was legitimately the best April Fools I've ever seen. Like, everybody went so hard for this April Fools. I'm actually so surprised. Nothing but bangers. And yeah, in this stream I just wanted to talk about some of the stuff that went down yesterday. Because it was a lot. Oh my god. I gotta move this down, maybe. It's kind of loud outside. Sorry if you hear any of that. I'm like right next to a busy street. Ugh. How's your day been? Will there be a behind the scenes video? I'm gonna start with the stream and then I might do a proper behind the scenes video on GD Semicolon after this. Levels will be releasing in a couple days.
Hi, I may or may not be in a tornado, but I can't miss the stream.
That's concerning. Stay safe. Yeah, so this is a stream. I'm gonna be talking about all the April Fool stuff I did. I figured we could probably start with GD Gangster Rap, because that was a absolutely crazy experience for me. If you haven't seen the music on Boom Kitty's channel, definitely check that out. Play the event level as well.
Birthday for my friend Kuorn.
Can give you one syllable. Hat. Or is it hap? I think it depends on what you consider a syllable. Yeah, the song. Oh my god. The song was a banger. I just want to talk about everything that happened, because that was. I got to watch that level be created from like start to finish. Hello, Jazor. Is that actually you? I want to give you mod just because I like noticing the people that I know in the chat.
So I'm gonna miss
Jazor, I loved your every visual mistake. Oh, and your April Fool's video. That was like so good. Just perfect uncanny valley. Again, everyone went so hard on April Fools. Oh yeah, Deltarune tomorrow. By tomorrow I mean June. I saw I just missed a donation, but YouTube's not showing it to me. Thank you, Mualani, I think that is. Sorry, I can't promise I'm gonna read out all the donations. I'll try my best. Oh yeah, Teto's birthday as well. Yeah, I'm gonna release the level soon. Yeah, so I want to start by just pulling up GD Gangster Rap and then talking about kind of like my involvement in the entire thing. Because that was crazy. There we go. So if you haven't played the event level yet, first of all, Mythic rated. That's crazy. I'm trying to think where I should start. Do you guys have any questions of your own? This is like a just chatting / Q&A stream. If you have any questions about GD Rap or my video or anything else, we could talk about that. But yeah, a couple... I don't even remember when Boom Kitty approached me, but he was like, hey, we're doing a GD Rap. You and EVW are going to drop bars and it's going to be really cool. And I was like, yes, I'm absolutely doing this. And then we were both like, by the way, you should get King Samalot for this because he has like probably the most aura in the entire Geometry Dash community. So he got added to the project as well. We all wrote our own lyrics, yeah. We sort of just sat in a call, piecing things together. Anything to say about that? Yeah, it was fun watching EVW, right?
What's Sam like Earl? Been loving his stuff for a long time.
Okay. I did not actually meet anyone in that music video. Boom Kitty was able to meet King Samalot, and Boom Kitty was able to meet EVW. Unfortunately, Canada was not on the list for him.
GD Cologne.
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. Switch 2 trailer looks cool. I'm excited for Deltarune and Silksong, but Silksong's not coming out. Yeah, for the lyrics... Honestly, I spent way more time than I should have trying to figure out how to incorporate That's Why They Call Me Cologne. I knew for so long, like way before this project was even getting started, the moment I was in, I knew I need to have the line, That's Why They Call Me Cologne, somewhere in there. I don't know that's why in particular, but I just think that line is so incredibly funny. So something, 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 that's why they call me Cologne. And I couldn't quite crack it. And then, yeah, eventually, I spray bars on your girl, that's why they call me Cologne. Oh my god, my virtual cam is freaking out, I notice.
GD Gangster Rap.
Then it just turned into like rhymefinder.com. What rhymes with cologne? Phone. Oh, Geometry Dash. You can play Geometry Dash on phone. Let's do that. And then I really like the second half of my verse though. Like it goes through all the ratings. I'm a first-rate dasher if it's feature length, epic, legendary, mythic. That was really fun. And then there's the double meaning of my mythical tales are told across the dashlands, where tales is kind of like it could be tales with an I or tales with not an I. Kind of have a lot of Deco Nina influence in how I write. I didn't realize I had that in me. Yeah, that was a ton of fun. The music video though, so yeah, Boom Kitty just happened to be close enough to record with King Samalot. And then he also happened to be taking a trip around Korea. So he was just in the right place at the right time. Go to Korea, record with EVW as well.
Like 8. Keep it up, smile.
Dang, Mono, thank you so much. That's kind of terrifying to think about. My channel turns 10 in a few weeks. In the meantime, I just had to like find as many Canadians as I could. So if you... Let me pull up the music video actually on Boom Kitty's Chanel. Let's talk about this. Yeah, he did this whole arc with Temanite in the music video, which is really, really funny. I don't know. Yeah, so I teamed up with... I mainly filmed with Moldy, Crafty Masterman, and a couple of Crafty's friends who we're all going to VidCon with. We wanted to get GeoBlitzy there as well, but he couldn't make it. I genuinely don't know where this smoke was coming from. All I know is that it was coming from underground somewhere. It was getting blown up, and we just looked at each other. We were like, we got to get a shot of me just walking out of that smoke. It would be so funny.
GD cologne.
I probably got like every disease known to man by walking through that, but it was so worth it because that shot is so funny. Boom Kitty did such an amazing job with this. Hi Walsey. Dude, Temanite's in like every shot. I didn't really know much about like what Temanite looks like before this. As always, King Samalot basically stole the show. Oh my god, they did such a... I'm so sad I couldn't meet Boom Kitty in person. We VC'd several times throughout the project. EVW crushed it as well. They sort of told us when we were recording, he was just like, yeah, so get some shots of you recording your verse, get some B-roll shots of you just doing whatever you want. Thank you, Astral. I'm pretty happy with my part as well. I don't know if, I'm not sure if those are actually EVW's relatives. I want to assume they are. So I think that's funny. Let's see. Out to the recent tab. That's a great line. God, I wish I could have been there. Cologne, you literally look like that one middle school kid trying to look cool in the video. Yeah, 100%. Just pure white boy who doesn't know how to dance energy, because that's exactly what I am. See, King Samalot knows what he's doing. Look at that aura. Even his lyrics are great. It's so like... It's so like... I don't know what the word to use is, maybe cocky, but like in the good way. Like you're playing yourself up so much. But that's like exactly what it should be. Oh! Man. If only I could backflip. How many takes did it take for you to sing your verse perfectly? I sang it once. Temporary. It was temporary. It was bad. So I re-recorded.
Yourself to GD large intestine.
Absolutely not, but thank you. I recorded it once. It was bad. So we recorded it a second time. But that time it was like... It was good, but it didn't sound like me at all. Because... Yeah, I wasn't really using my casual voice. I was more like, they say GD's just a game, but it's how I get my... I was yelling. That probably came out really loud on the mic. I don't know if I still have that version lying around somewhere, but it just sounded so cursed. I think I can probably find it. Give me a second. I'm assuming Boom Kitty is okay with this. I don't see why I wouldn't be, because it's just my part. I'll go find it. I'm not going to show it on screen, though. I was home for the weekend. I got super sick as soon as I recorded that. Here we go. I found it. Yeah, the To The Recent tab is so good. Here. Thank you. I'm glad people like my lyrics. Here, I want you to tell me what you think of my original verse for this. I recorded this at home. Boom Kitty was like instructing me on what to do, how close to the mic I should be. And this is what the chat goes crazy and they all spam go. Boom Kitty, if you're watching, I hope I can show this. He was pretty chill. But he's asleep right now, so I kind of wanted to have him on the screen. Just listen, tell me if this sounds like me at all. And I steal your girl. They say cheating's just a game, but it's how I get my dough. You better hide your coins and don't overdo the glow. You call yourself a pro, but you play on your phone. I spray bars on your girl, that's why they call me cologne. I'm a first-rate dasher, every vid is feature length. My dedication's epic and my knowledge is my strength. I've been hella legendary since the game was in my hands. Now I'm a mythical. Who is that? That's not GD Colin. That's Impossible Game Karma.
Thanks for everything.
It just sounds like some made up person.
April Fool's Tower level dropping BTW.
Also, Luke Jafel, thank you. It's kind of honored to hear that. I feel so numb to it, but I shouldn't be. And then Omega, I will be dropping all of the April Fool's levels, I promise. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to listen to that, but don't worry. So that was my prime chance to record because I was at home. The audio was really good. The audio here in this apartment is terrible. You can probably hear it right now. But I was like, this sucks. So, came back home to here, threw bedsheet over me, which is what I always do when I record here, and did the take we all know and love now. It's actually multiple takes merged together, which is pretty typical. Let's continue on this. That is not it. Hello? Oh, wrong source. Hello? So, yeah, on the left, this is Crafty Masterman. This is Moldy, and this is the Rogers Center. We are literally... That is the CN Tower right there. We literally went all the way up to the CN Tower. It was pretty far for all of us. Like a decently long bus ride. I wanted to sneak my plushie in here, so... in case you missed it... he's playing Generation Retro. That's one of my other friends. Boom Kitty told me he just wanted a bunch of shots where I just don't give a damn. So, like, it's freezing cold. It's like -20 outside. Maybe like -10. It was raining when I recorded this. This was a different session from Moldy. It was like freezing rain when I recorded this. But I did all my shots without a coat. And I somehow did not get sick. That is like pure Canadian aura. Also, I'm wearing a Miku hat in every shot. Oh my god, that scared me. Thank you, Treener. This is the rawest shot in the entire music video. That is the best shot. I saw those two things poking out of the ground and I'm like, guys, stop everything. Pull out your phone camera right now. We just... so good. Dude, look at Crafty. Crafty killed it. He's the perfect hype man. He's so good. And Moldy is like huge. He's so much taller than all of us. Also, we dropped all of our stuff in the middle of this hall while we recorded and just forgot about it. So you can just see like all our coats and stuff piled there. Hold up, what happened? No, we're fine. Yeah, Moldy killed it. Dude, Mythical Tales is such a good line. And then that's... Is that Sarah? One of Crafty's friends? And then that's Avi, who's... Avi did the art for the channel, for my channel banner. Not the background, it's just the where do I see my channel here? Yeah, Avi did this drawing, and she's also just a really good friend of mine. And she was close, so we threw her in as well, and then we just had people behind the camera and whatnot. And then that's all. I'm not in the video anymore after that. I'm just gone. Because again, I didn't get a chance to actually meet up with Boom Kitty. Ayo, Fallen Bee.
I'll donate another 10 if you
I don't take bribes. I don't take bribes. The rest of the music video is good.
Where is Zeronium?
Dude, these nighttime shots. The the Boom Kitty Geometry Dash shirt is crazy. Zeronium, I have no idea where Zeronium is. I didn't even bother trying to do any nighttime shots. I knew it's just like, I had to leave that for Boom Kitty. They crushed it. Cologne is the side character that makes good points in a show. That's fair. I can only imagine how much fun they were having with this. Where did they get the strobe light? There's so many questions. You can also hear a Rattle Dash scream in the song. Boom Kitty asked for a bunch of like Fallen Bee, hello, sorry if I missed anything. I'm trying my best. I appreciate all the donations. Don't feel pressured.
Love the channel and April Fools was amazing.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, anyways. Boom Kitty said, hey, send me a bunch of famous Geometry Dash sound effects, so I sent him the Rattle Dash scream, and it appears twice in the song. And then there's another one at the start. Let's talk about the actual level. Because this level blew my mind. Leah is in the chat. Actually, Leah, do you want to get on call? So Arclia hosted this level. She did a phenomenal job. Funny thing is, I'm assuming you're fine with me saying this, but yeah, we actually met up in person, the two of us, because when Leo was in call discussing the level, I found out that one...
The rap live? We all want to hear it.
Honestly, sure. Yeah, when... At the same time that I was discovering that Boom Kitty was like way too far to film the music video with me, I discovered that Leah is actually really close. So we hung out. We just spent like 7 hours in a mall. I'm probably exaggerating that, but it was a fun day. Leah is really awesome. She was a phenomenal host. Like behind the scenes, she was basically always making sure things were okay, helping out with people who needed it, giving constant feedback. Like being able to... I've never really seen a mega collab get made from the ground up, but hold on. I'm getting a call right now. Let me just silent my phone. Yeah, I've never seen a mega collab get fully built from the ground up. I learned a lot, which was good because I had to learn how to do collab stuff for my own April Fool's project.
Send tail pics.
No, I refuse. Buy a plushie. They have tails. Yeah, for my own thing, I had to merge parts in the secret hollow, and I had no idea how to host a collab. Let me get Leah Arclia up. I hope this works. Hello, Leah Arclia.
Howdy, how's it going, everybody? Welcome.
Our special guest for tonight. Leah, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
I've actually prepared a few interview questions for you.
That is crazy. Okay.
Just because I know you hosted the GD Gangster Rap. It was a privilege.
Sing ITPLS. I'll subscribe and like
if you like to say it like that, yeah.
Really wants me to sing that verse. I'll tell you what, I'll sing it when we get to it in the level, if ever.
Sure.
All right, Leah. Question number 1 for you. First of all, again, I cannot express this enough. You did such an amazing job, you and your team. It was so awesome getting to watch you do this. I'm personally honored, and I'm just the rapping guy. Okay. Question number 1 for Arclia.
Geometry Dash Simulator jumping over block rage.
I love TTS.
Question 1. What inspired you to make GD Gangster Rap?
I really have to say that my inspiration for this has to be the upcoming game Silk Song by the Team Cherry, my favorite game of all time.
Wait, Team Cherry? Aren't those the guys that made Tidal Wave?
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
I confused the two. I gotta say, though.
Yeah.
Definitely my biggest inspiration of all time.
That's a great answer. Question number 2. If you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
Maybe Hatsune Miku from Fortnite. I feel like that's a really good animal to choose out there.
Fortnite.
Yeah, from Fortnite. Specifically from Fortnite.
That's my favorite Fortnite character.
Nervous? Sorry, I got you.
Fallen B, you don't need to donate. Question number 3. I actually did not plan this far. Name something a burglar would not want to see if they walked into a house.
Boom Kitty.
Good answer. I like it.
I don't think they want to see.
That concludes the interview. Leah Arclia, thank you for coming on the show. Goodbye.
Of course.
Just kidding. Stay, please. Please. I have you rented for the whole hour.
Yeah, I'm good.
Naked crib. Chat knows. I got number 3 on the leaderboard. I played this the second it came out. Wow, Arclia, I love this UFO icon. I wonder how you got it.
I wonder too.
I wonder who
maybe you could figure it out if you play the level.
Picked out that icon. I don't know.
Probably Wrapped Up Games. He was super involved.
The icon that was not actually set aside for the Wraith and just got picked out. GD Gangster Rap by Arclia and Co. I love this intro where I love the way you actually kind of like shoehorned in your own Boom Kitty icon. Just to,
Look,
like,
we
really,
have to.
just to really get the
Come
message
on,
across.
Sorgi for calling
We have to.
furry.
Ruptop hasn't
Good
been
furry.
wanting to add it, so
Oh,
like if after this he doesn't add it, like that's it. Like we're never getting a Boom
It's
Kitty
over.
icon. This is the most that we'll be able to do.
Let me lower it a bit more. I'm not sure how good the audio is.
Let me check for you. No, it's good.
You'll have to remind me.
You can
who
lower
did
it
all the
down a little bit.
parts. I think I know most parts.
Mm-hmm.
I might miss a couple. Did you do this part?
I did. Yes.
I like.
I worked on the first 4 parts of the level.
Yeah, you did a
So
lot.
everything from the beginning till the EVW animation, when he like pops in on screen, all of that was something that I was working on.
Wow.
So that was like Loco and Brett King. They were in charge in some of those parts, and we were working together on those. Like making sure that this beginning was really cohesive, because like it's the beginning of an event
Yeah,
level.
it's
It has to be
drop
strong.
one.
You know, it's like the part that most people will see the most amount of times. So we have to make sure that at the very least it's good. And so we really locked in on this beginning to make sure that it was really cohesive and that it flowed really well together, both in gameplay and visuals. And so it was really important for like us to be communicating and making sure that it all like worked really well.
I think that's fair. Also, Elixir just donated $5. Elixir is the goat who did the guitar on the Brattle Dash Boss theme for my video. So
that sounds
thank
so
you for being
good.
here. I should be the one paying you. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I like this intro. There's some randomized text. I helped with the initial layout for this level, and I play tested, so that's my contribution. But alongside that, I
It's
just
more
like,
than that.
I mean, I pitched a lot of ideas along the way. Like, I'd see what everyone's up to. I'd be like, hey, I think it would be really funny if you did something like this. People actually listened. Or sometimes just subtle stuff. Like, oh, hey, I think when King Samalot does that backflip, you should pan the camera back a little. Like, all just the really minor things. That's what art is about.
I think it-
love the lyrics in this part. I was
I love them
so
too.
blown away when I
So
first saw it.
Generally, I do think that I don't think it's been talked enough about how much you actually helped with the gameplay. Like, you don't understand this, chat. We did like a first version of the gameplay because like I literally made 90% of it with Ludwig, and we finished the first rough draft, and then Colin like took the gameplay and tore it apart. Like quite literally just sat there with me and Call and checked every single jump and was like, this is good, this is not good, this is good, this is not
My
good.
specialty.
For like 2 hours,
I'll turn
and then
on
he
the music
remade like
somewhere.
half of the jumps because there were like slight tweaks into how much, and like the reason why the gameplay is like
Sorry, I boosted the game music so people could hear Leah as well.
oh, I see. The reason why the gameplay turned out to be actually so fun and so well like put together is because of this guy. He really put a lot of effort into making sure that this was as enjoyable as
Look
possible.
at me. I did something. I contributed. I helped. This is why the
You
level
did.
is mythic. This is why the level is mythic. It's
Well,
all me. Entirely me.
I'm sure some people would disagree there.
I'm just gonna play in practice.
I think practice is more fun. That way you can like go back and
We got
go,
Astrolith
talk over
Turtle.
parts a little bit more.
Astrolith Turtle.
Oh, the references! Oh my god,
Yeah,
there are
this-
so many.
This level has a couple references in it. Just a couple. Also, because it's an event level, this is all canon. It's same as like same as Boogie. Everything in this level is canon to Geometry Dash.
Yep,
Is it too quiet now?
I think it's good right now.
E to the V to the dub, that's me. So tight with Robbie gave me 2 points. Great line. That club step monster, I just kind of jokingly threw it in the layout and it somehow survived. I had no idea about this ball DVW, by the way. It caught me... Okay, actually, someone recorded a video of, like, the semi-final version of the level. Elixir, thank you again. I saw the EVW as the auto-generated thumbnail, and I was like, haha, that's funny. They put EVW in the thumbnail. Then I found out it was actually in the level. Also, the lives counter actually goes down when you die, which is so cute. I threw in this duo part as well, and they somehow made it work.
Oh yeah, this was completely different gameplay, and then Colin completely changed it.
Because I just thought it was funnier. That was entirely
yeah.
just because I thought it was funny.
And I do think it works really well now with the with the mother.
I love this Starbucks. Hey, what's that in the background? What's that strange? What's the symbol of that strange guy? Have you ever? That's not a character in Geometry Dash, is it?
Wow, I've never seen that guy before.
Pogma carts up. I think that's what it says in the blanks.
Surely that's what it says.
I wonder which person came up with the idea to hide the code somewhere in the level instead of just giving it out for free like every other event level.
Hey, not heave-ho.
Heave-ho didn't
not heave-ho.
Heave-ho robbed. Yeah. I really wanted to push for, like, we should at least be making them do some work for these codes. Don't just say on Twitter, hey, type Skyline Part 2 into the vault for free ship. So instead, hid the code in the level. We picked out the icon as well. I'm not going to say what the code is, but it's may or may not give you something cool in the Gullible Vault.
I think Chad knows what the code is. They're having fun with it.
Yeah, that was... I'm so glad we were able to make that work. And I believe that's why in the music video it also says put your hands up when that Geometry Dash interface shows up, but that's a little more subtle.
That's not the code, by the way, Chad. He didn't make it.
Yeah, and Leah did the deco here. It was like one of the last things added to the level. By the way, the banner in the background is random. Every time that plane plays by... What does this one say? Oh, that was my suggestion. Can someone fix the manholes, please? That was the one I pitched. I wonder when... Here, now it says Boom Kitty better than your fave. She's in love with the concept. GG Cyclic. Robbed of Epic. There's a lot of them.
Robbed of Epic is probably my favorite one.
No, I still believe they should have made a new rarity for this one called Gangsta, where it's just the difficulty face with sunglasses. Oh my god, Gallop cooked so hard with this part. I think it's my favorite part visually.
Nice. I'm happy to hear that.
Put your hands up.
And Gallo would be really happy to hear that
too. Thank you. Yeah, I really like this part. I mean, I don't want to say biased because Galifov helped me with my April Fool's thing as well. It was so funny that, like, we turned to each other and we're just like, are we both in the same secret April Fool's projects? Like, we were both in the same secret projects together. There's a very tight slope jump you can do here. That was also my idea. How do you even make it?
You have to time it super, super late.
There we go. Yeah. Whose idea was this? Those play out the chords for Jazzy Juice. Prelude guy. I kind of wanted this ship part to be a dash orb. I was sitting there like, why is it a ship part? Couldn't this just be a dash orb? And suddenly everyone turned against me. So this is the one thing I don't know.
Put your hands up.
I will say
I think it just kind of flows really well.
Yeah, I will say, granted, this level has like no flying gameplay in it. So maybe I was just like, we should keep it that way, but like I'm cool with the ship part. I think it's just because I'm such a purist. I think it's just because I'm a purist. Like, one click in the ship part, that could be like it doesn't matter. Also, Osk, what did you say? Have you ever just? Oh yeah, I do. I do that a lot. A lot of stuff in the chat here. I personally requested to have Moldy and Crafty Masterman in the chat because they helped me with the music video. We got Woolsey saying whoa. I just said Rattle Dash. It was a mix between me saying Rattle Dash or Wonderhoy, but I think Rattle Dash is a much more suited to me. And then there was also, yeah, all the collaborators, Rob, Arclia. I missed it. Yeah,
this
Minecraft.
Is gonna be the last one because I need money to go see the Minecraft.
Quite a few little
movie.
Easter eggs in that
Why
chat.
are you giving
Like
money?
me for
Old people.
SMTH, just com me.
Flint and
Usually
Steel.
free toe.
Guys, I'm gonna see the Minecraft movie on Saturday. I'm prepared for it to be so mid. Flint and Steel. I'm also seeing the Hatsune Miku colorful stage movie. That's probably gonna be equally mid. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it'll be hype. Don't worry about it.
It's probably gonna be so corny, but I'm excited for that. Yeah, Mindcat posts the limbo keys. I have no idea what Bread King is saying.
That is laughing in Korean.
Oh.
It's
Say,
the way
gee,
of...
it's just a game, but it's how I get my dough. You better hide your coins and don't overdo the glow. You call yourself a pro, but you play on your phone. I spray bars on your grill, that's why they call me cologne. I'm a first-rate dasher, every vid is feature length. My dedication's epic and my knowledge is my strength. I've been hella legendary since the game was in my hands. Now my mythical tales are told across the dash lands. I'm out of breath.
Good job. Look at that.
Let's talk about this. There's a lot. My part of the level was a little bit chaotic in the sense that like a lot of people banded together to do it in like the last week. But if anything, I like that more because I am the embodiment of chaos. So I think it works out in the end. I like this box in particular. I think it's a cute box.
Very cute box.
I threw this the normal difficulty phase first of all. I threw the Stereo Madness coin route in the layout. I was like, oh, you better hide your coins. What if we did like Stereo Madness? And then that somehow survived into the final cut, which I think is really cool. Overdo the glow. Leah did those plushies in the stand. Those are all plushies that I actually own. The Colin plushie and the Miku plushie are right behind me. And then, Leah, thank you for also shoehorning Scarlet and the Blahage. And also, the spider portal. You'll look at the spider portal. Do you notice something about the spider portal? Chat. I like that. That's one of my favorite touches. just give them a sec. There's stream delay. They'll figure it out. But before that, actually, there's something way more subtle. There's a bunch of random size portals on this bounce, exactly like there are in Generation Retro. So this single bounce is a Generation Retro reference.
There's another
which is also
Generation
insane.
Retro. Yeah. I remember when I put that into the layout, you like yelled at me because you were like, "Why are you spamming random size portals?" And then the second that I explained to you what the reference was,
then I
like,
understood.
Oh, okay.
And then in this screen alone, 1/50th coin, Dash Spider, Generation Retro guy, and of course, our boy Woolsey. That took me 2 hours to make, Chad. I spent 2 hours doing that transition. Sorry, there's too much motion blur. I can't make it look
2
good.
hours on that transition.
It's a good transition. It's like the GD Colon joke. It's even in the lyrics. I saw Woolsey's reaction to this. That was so cool. I can't believe we've been dragging on GD Cologne this far, but I think the reason people like GD Cologne so far is because then they don't have to say colon, and I'm totally on board with that. This was Maddie's part, right?
Yeah, it was Maddie and Aqua.
Yeah.
So Aqua started working on this part originally. He had 2 parts next to each other, which was all of Colin's verse, but his computer exploded. A week before the release.
Yeah. I also had a bit of a panic a week before my release for because that jetpack chase section in my level just didn't get done. So I almost removed it from the level entirely, but then Mr. Howard Subwoofer offered to do it in like a day, and then it actually survived. Rattle Dash and the bomb is there. I specifically asked for Rattle Dash in this part to kind of tie into my own video. Maddie went so crazy with the with the colon in the background. I'm so surprised
Maddie
by
did
how
all of
faithful
this
it
in
is.
3 days.
That's the duration of the fake GD video, by the way. Yeah, this is... I'm very impressed. I don't know what the lemon stand is. Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
Anti-buffer.
No.
Hi Colon, how are you?
I'm good.
The April Fool's video was peak BTW.
Thank you.
Also, you have the best verse, hands down, lol.
You mean hands up?
Keeps up the good content.
Hold on, we got some
Hello,
demos.
Craig. I was previously Cagney Carnation, but I'm here again.
Hello,
Keep
Clover
up the good streams and
Undertale.
videos. Orange heart emoji.
You're not my favorite character. You can guess my favorite Undertale yellow character. I want to be honest, I was confused by the Galacticus guy being in the background, Galacticus, and then I remembered, oh, like Strength
Yes.
I get it now. Knowledge is my
Yeah,
stream.
knowledge is your strength. There you go.
I've said this
You
so
got
many
it.
times now. I love Galacticus solely because it feels like one of those theme park rides where like the characters are talking to you. They're like, "You're doing great so far. Hold on," and then they like start shaking the car around and they spray you with water. It's literally one of those.
I love Galacticus so much. Has to be my
This art is
favorite
crazy.
thing.
And also Galacticus plays really well too.
I side read the whole thing. I have no clue. First time playing it, just beat the whole thing.
Yeah, this
No clue.
art right here is crazy.
And all of these were made by Maddie in
And
3 days.
Dashlands.
I believe
So
think
good.
that's a
Cologne
real
is
fun
in
number.
denial
Don't
that
try
he
and
is a
call it.
furry. 3.
No, I'm not. You're lying. Yeah, I know. I've been to Universal Studios. They have so many rides like that. They still have the Simpsons one. That one's iconic. Yeah, I guess there's also like just the lyrics in this part as well are, yeah, it goes through all the ratings. Again, I'm so glad I was able to sneak that in. I think it's
Your
so...
rap part in this level was unexpected TBH.
Thank you,
Fire
Eclipse.
emoji. Fire emoji.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so happy that I was actually able to make that work without making it sound too obvious. It was not a ghostwriter. Okay, my ghostwriter was like rhymefinder.com. But it was and a tiny bit of ChatGPT, just for like one line. But for the most of it, I made it work. It was all me, curated. It's part of the process. Don't act like you haven't done it. There used to be like a double spike in this part that caught so many people off guard because it had the exact same art style as the bottles. So none of the playtesters saw the spikes in this part.
Yeah,
So
we
this
just removed them.
So it's just it's just flat now. This shot right here is crazy. Oh, there's the spike. It's just with Maddie.
Will we be able to play your April Fool's levels?
Soon. Give me a couple days. I have to clean them up. Alright, prepare for like the best transition you've seen in your entire life.
When it comes to Dash music, I am number 1. Waterflame, Tamanite, you guys are done. When a level drops and you hear a fat beat.
I jokingly said that it would be funny if you die in this part if you don't click. As in, at the very end of this section, it just checks to see if you've done at least one click in the swing. But obviously that's not going to happen.
It's too mean.
Participate if you want. The participation is optional, but it means you kind of have the spirit.
I mean, you have to. If you don't do the swing cut through, you're not actually beating
if
the
you don't
level.
do it,
You're
then
lame.
it just means you're a soulless star grinder. A star
Exactly.
grinder that sees levels as obstacles rather than art. Don't be a star grinder. Go outside. Have a life.
I mean, the swing part is so fun to play, even though there's absolutely no gameplay. Like, it feels so
You
right.
can
to
make
just-
your own gameplay.
Exactly.
Oh, I think everyone was lagging for a sec. I don't know. Wasn't me. I think this last stretch of the gameplay was very well done. I don't have anything too specific to say about it, but like, it flows great for making a final. Oh, is the stream lagging really bad?
I love
It's working fine for me.
I know my Wi-Fi has been tweaking a bit lately. It seems to be fine. I can run a speed test. But yeah, this ending, it's...
I would like to inform you that
What the heck?
Cologne is not a furry.
Why did
He's
that
a
light just go
kitsune.
out? Also, thank you, Voyager.
Oh, is it raining maybe over your end?
I think it was snowing earlier, actually.
Oh,
Classic
it could be a
Canada.
storm.
It's just a rain warning. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
There we go. It's back. I just had to turn it back on. Yeah. Like I said, it's when you have like a 3-minute long level, you really need to make that last stretch flow well, because if you die there, it feels awful. And good job. I believe there used to be a duel here.
It was a bit earlier.
Yeah, I think that
in
was
Maddie's
earlier.
part.
Boom Kitty has escaped. I repeat, Boom Kitty is now at large, armed and extremely dangerous. The one thing I don't like about this level, and it's the tiniest nitpick ever, these orbs, you're always forced to hit, like, the very, very edges of them. Like, look where you hit that green orb. Oops. Hold on. Everything's freaking out. No, yeah, I'm fine.
Look at my silly lil milestone message, 3C.
Shout out Rattledash Gershon. And that's the level. I love this ending. First of all, this explosion is crazy. Who the hell made that?
That was Gallo. It was Gallo
of course
and
it was Gallo.
Yoon. Both of them were working together on the end screen.
And then this, yeah.
As well as
look at the
Nick Wilson and I
detail
worked on the art.
in that Boom Kitty drawing. It actually looks like it's like done by a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my name. I helped. I helped. What a level. What a fire level. Absolutely Mythic worthy. I'm so proud. Use code blank for a cool UFO.
So where would you place this in the Mythic tier list now? We have to update it.
Let me check the current Mythics. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, I forgot I have that mod. Where'd we leave off? Pixel Path, mid. Terminus I still haven't played. I'd get around with it. Dead God Cult could possibly be #1, but that's more just because I want to see this get turned into like an actual Steam game. I think you see so many really amazing games get their start as like small game jam mock-ups, and I feel like that's kind of what's happening with Dead God Cult. It could totally be expanded on. Have not played the new J Shadow level. Button Masher was so carried by context. It's just because it was the final event level. Feed Your Grungaus, I've heard great things about. Haven't played it.
It's very similar
I'm
to the
lacking
other
on platformers. And
Yeah.
then J Shadow also has 3. Oh wait, no. Oh no, J Shadow did help with this one, didn't he? Yeah.
Same with Moisten Deck. Moisten
Yeah.
Deck helped with the men here. So.
And then GD Gangster Rap. I think because it's definitely the #1 classic level. So I think that's enough for me to put it at #1 overall. I would actually put it above Casino Blitz. So I think yeah, but maybe it's just because I have more of a connection to this level. But it's just really good. It's filled with references, and that's exactly what I love. Now, has Rob chosen daily yet? He has. Sorry, astronaut. This looks cool. We'll play it later. So we should probably talk next about how to get the secret ending in the tower. We're 50 minutes in and I'm only talking about it now. Leah, do you want to stick around?
Might as well. I'm here for the vibes.
Why not? I'll add you to the video description. I have to go to the bathroom. Should be more than
I will entertain.
should be like a minute unless I fell in. Please enjoy this wonderful fancy red door that I coded. Wait, chat, which door do you want to turn red? Which door should be red? Discuss, this is important. I'm gonna open up a poll.
While you pull them, you can go to the bathroom.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be, oh, here we go.
I'm seeing a lot of 4s in chat, a lot of 3s as well.
I'm seeing a lot of 4s as well. Whoops. No. Okay. Door number 4 can be, there you go. Door number 4 is red now. Fun fact, RobTop makes most of his particles in the particle editor now. So there's like, the best way to describe it is that there's basically particle objects on the menus now. Like every particle effect in the Wraith is just a particle object, basically. Okay, please enjoy this red door that I coded in like an hour while I go do things.
Share stream, yep. How we doing, chat? How we feeling? Did y'all enjoy
Share stream.
Has everybody gotten the Wraith code? Has everybody gone to the Wraith and gotten their Neo UFO, their Boom Kitty special UFO? Yes? If you haven't gone already, you gotta go figure it out and then go get the Wraith code yourself. You got this. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out, but you got this. But I'm glad to hear that people have been enjoying the level. I'm kind of just here for the vibes, but we worked really hard for this level. It's been really fun working with Boom Kitty and Colin. Like his insight is been very interesting. When we went to hang out, because he mentioned it earlier, but we met up together like a month or so ago. I remember he was like gushing about like this project that he's gonna talk to you about, and he really was doing his best not to leak anything, but he's horrible. He's horrible at this kind of stuff. And so he accidentally might have leaked this project to me multiple times over the course of the past month. But don't tell him that, because, you know.
Hey, what'd I miss?
Not much.
Alright, let's talk tower. So first and foremost, these guys, by the way, thank you Alphalanius for making this visual mod in like 30 minutes basically, like the night before this video came out. I just realized I wanted to credit people directly in the video, so hold on, my face cam is blocking the icons. These are the main people who helped out. I think the only two people not listed here are like Leah, who recommended like the particles in the treasure area, and then Elixir, who did the guitar for the song.
Hey, I helped you bug fix like half of your scrappy code.
You did not touch my boss code.
No, I did not. You did that all by yourself. Good job. I'm very proud of you.
So where should we start with this? Let's get the ending. Let's go. I am very surprised by how many people thought my video was legit. I know that happens on April Fools. Say it with me now. Well met. Yeah, a lot of people actually fell for this, which is funny. And some people, like, kind of played along. So, actually, I have a theory, by the way. There's only one Rattledash. He just follows Sans logic. Sans can teleport, Rattledash can teleport. When you place that bomb, the frame before he would blow up, he teleports away to the secret hollow. And also, there's two Rattledashes in the tower, but you never see them on screen at the same time. Forgive my speed hacking, this guy is so annoying.
Chad, Rattledash might be Ness. That's crazy.
Oh my god, yeah, if Sans is Ness and Rattledash is Sans... What's the math term for that? Like, commutative? I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can do the bomb timing. Oh! Frame perfect! Frame perfect! Wow. 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 Is anything gonna happen if I show the unlisted level IDs? Because I actually had to... okay, dropping the act, I had to upload the levels unlisted so that... oh, it's transitive. Yeah, I had to upload the levels unlisted. I think they can get leaderboard percent or something if they have...
That is possible. There's two things. One,
I'm just going to make a bunch of
friends
copies.
only. That's fine.
It is
yeah,
friends
but I was going
only.
to say, you can hide the IDs. There's a mod that allows you to hide IDs.
Ooh, can I get that?
Yeah, I can get you the name of the mod. Yeah,
Just
give me a
looking it
second.
Hide... Oh, here we go. It's literally... It's also by Alphalanius. It is... Everything is by Alphalanius. I mean, only friends can play unlisted, but I believe anyone can comment, actually.
Yes,
So it's
so
a
you should
little
be
bit
careful
of
with it.
Yikes. There we go. It works. But yeah, I had to upload them unlisted just so like it had the right level complete UI, because I don't want to beat the level and it says level verified. Yay! So let's go in order, I guess, starting with Skibbity Tower Final. Vortrox definitely did not leak these level names. So, it's the tower, but you have a bomb. I don't know why, I made like 1 billion copies of these levels. because they were collabs that are getting passed around, and I just decided that Skibidi Tower Final is the last one. Skibidi X Final is the last for each. So this is the tower, but you have a bomb. This was the first thing we worked on. To give you a rough timeline, I had this idea since April 2024, probably earlier. And the only reason I didn't do it was because it was way too much effort. But this year was my 10th April Fool's video, so I'm like, if I get a team and we start really early, we could probably make this work. So I started planning out everything the player would go through in December. And by that I mean just the first 2 levels. Everything else was kind of played by ear. And then we started building this in January. So January, first half of January was cellars and, was tower and sewers. And this one's mostly just a copy of RobTop levels. It's the least original of them. In case you're wondering what happens when you go this way. Oh, whoops. I really just failed at that. Also notice, yeah, again, you can never see the 2 rattle dashes on screen at the same time. So how do we know that it's not just the same rattle dash? In this TED Talk, I will... If you go this way, it just stops you. I put this in for when it gets a public release.
When is it getting a public release?
Probably in a couple days. I have to fix so many things in the secret hollow.
Oh yeah, there was that one crash.
So who built this part? Why, it's none other than 16 Lord, who I feel kind of bad because, hold on, I have a video of this prepared. Let me pull. By the way, the group, I made it. This was all done in a group chat on Discord, and the name of the group chat is just called Well Met. I gave it I set the group chat icon to Rattle Dash, and then 16 Lord named it Well Met. So our group chat was just called Well Met the entire time. Let me find the video, cause in most.
Oh yeah, be careful not to leak the IDs.
Oh wait, I was screen sharing that? Oh my god.
Yeah, be careful.
How much I gotta go back and make sure I didn't lose, like, people didn't see, like, everything.
No clue, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm probably fine. I just did a zoo rescue, for those who know my Discord bot. Yeah, there's nothing in there. What was in the Wellmet group chat?
I am omniing
League.
IT. I am omniing IT so good. You need to goon mark goon.
Yeah, I Vortroxed. I Vortroxed.
Who is Rattle Dash really?
Rattle Dash is Ness.
True, confirmed.
Got leaked. Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Chad, if you were wondering why Deltarune Chapter 3 is coming out, it's because Rattle Dash came out yesterday.
Here, so this is what I gave 16 Lord. Is there sound? How do I give it sound? Oh, I think there's sound, but only if you guys can hear it. We were gonna do lasers there originally, but it got switched to the fireballs because we thought it looked better. We tried to make lasers work, it didn't. I did the bare minimum. There were gonna be lasers in this part as well. Wait, was it already called Skibidi Tower Final? Or I think that's just because my levels called it, yeah. So yeah, that's what 16 Lord had to work off of. My commentary in the video was like terrible, by the way. But that was like half intentional. I wanted it to be like awkward. But I also really am just that bad.
actually think there were moments where you like. It was really funny. There were moments where it was really, really awkward, which was really great.
There were
But there were moments where you're just fine, and I was like, no, wait, go back to being awkward.
It's because it was like there were a couple like important parts that I scripted ahead of time, but it was like mostly improvised. But there were a few scripted parts.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Dude, the original plan for this room was gonna be like what you have in Celeste, where there's like a big power box and you have to whack it. But we went with this lever instead. I just said, yo, 16 Lord, do whatever you want with this room as long as the power goes out. And make sure it's really obvious, which is why there's that number that goes down. Hey, that checkpoint wasn't there before. So all the backtracking was actually done by me, except for these platforms. I was the one who turned off all the sewage things. I darkened the background. I added reverb to every sound effect. So on the backtrack, all the sounds are more echoey. Okay, so I leaked an ID. End of the world. This drop is scary. What's that?
Do you want / think the Skibidi Towers will be rated?
I don't want the tower rated. The tower is so heavily built off of RobTop's gameplay that it's just not worth it. This was my solution to how you backtrack this part, and I think it worked. And then similarly, if you backtrack to over here, I also blocked this part off by just making that crate fall. Wow, I'm actually an idiot.
You don't even know how your own level works.
I'm going to be uploading these to my own account. I think it's
nice.
Like Rob's Vault, I'm not, that would be kind of destroying the whole point of the account. Like I was the one who disabled all of these. I had to figure out how this works. It's an area trigger that just has like a thing that moves from left to right. Every coin in this part is collectible. Watch me do it first try. I moved some of them around. But no one will ever know that. And the only thing you get is a sound effect. How were the earlier saw blades still spinning? Were the earlier saw blades spinning? Oh no. I gotta add that to my to-do list. Oh wait. Oh, someone made their own fake ID called Skibidi Tower Finale. They called it Skibidi Tower Finale, not Skibidi Tower Final. I removed the bats from here, so it's extra boring. There's no gaster door. There's actually there's an area scale bug if you don't delete this part, by the way. It causes like the text to have like negative infinity scale. And I also just hate him. It takes like 30 seconds for him to talk. Yeah, Zoo Grind never ends. Hit the rescue midstream. I like this. The plus and minus pitch option for sound effects is the best thing to happen to this game. I built this part as well.
Fire in the hole?
What? Yeah, this extended area was me. Fun fact.
Oh, yeah.
Not only can you not go up here no matter what, I just added here because I wanted to pretend that like there's a different way you can go besides the sewers. Not only cannot go up there, it doesn't even have hitboxes.
Okay, I did want to ask, is there like did you plan on like making something with the top half?
No.
Like
a
robot part?
I was never planning on putting anything up there.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, guys, prepare for it. The most intentional decision in the entire level. Hey, anyone else hear that ominous bell tolling? That ominous bell tolling? Yeah, that's literally it. I just wanted to put an ominous bell in the ending, so I did. Because I'm allowed to make these decisions. Nope, just me. Okay, now I want to see what that Skibidi Tower finale is. Because someone supposedly made their own version of Skibidi Tower Finale. It's 5 seconds. Wait. That's the cellar!
You shouldn't be here.
Great level. 10th on the leaderboard. What was the point of that? Alright, sewers time. Anything else I have to say about that part? Not really. 16 Lord just did an amazing job. Chat, give me a drop a thank you, 16 Lord. Oh, we're going to Skibidi Sewers. Don't ask why there's coins down there. It was because I needed to show coins at the end. You can't go down here. It just insta-kills you. When I upload the level, I'm probably not going to put this part in it. I think I'm just going to start it right at the elevator. Please say the sewers part was inspired by the Explodatorium.
GD : when is your next video?
Yesterday. But to answer your question, when Try was making that effect, I literally cited Explodatorium as an example. So, there you go. Whoops. If anything in this level seems like it's a reference to something, it probably is. I'm just gonna say that. I think the gradient in this part is wrong. But it's subtle. You thought the power was off? Okay, this is totally unrelated, but have you guys ever wondered what the sign in this part is actually saying? Like, what does this sign mean? No green? No... It's literally just a green circle. Oh, whoops. Let's not do that. Like, do not... Why is it a green circle then? No Pluie. Boom. Splash. Do I still have the original version of that? Blimey. So, that cutscene was done by Gallifuf, the goat. He did such an amazing job with it. I think I still have... I'm gonna go check the leaked DMs once again. And try and find it. No zoo rescue this time. I have lots of old footage that I can share, so I'm just gonna pull them. I'm just gonna download everything that I think is cool. Let's run through these one by one. Starting with this guy. I wish I could hear this as well. This was the earliest... Is that too loud? I don't know how loud it is. It's probably fine. This was the earliest version of... So it's going to be a... That was the earliest version. Then it became... I can't really control it because it's just like a media source that I'm dragging into OBS. I'll just pause when I commentate. Then it became this. This was... I've had the pick-a-path idea for a checkpoint for so long. This is an idea I've had since like 2023, but I never got an excuse to put it in a level. Until now, because this level has no yellow coins, this level has no blue coins. Try hates me for it, but I think it was the right call. How loud is it? So it's gonna be a... I'm sorry, I literally can't control it. OBS is like... bad. How do I... Oh, wait, I can just drag this down. There we go. There we go. I really like the gameplay for this, though. This is where the gameplay started to get really good. The additional challenge for the checkpoint was, like, also kind of Shovel Knight inspired, but it's just... I've seen so many games do this where you have to, like, give up your checkpoint, and I think it's cool. It's like jumping for the beef. Yeah,
Okay.
This was the original... This was originally how the
What are you
pipes
majoring
worked.
in and why?
Computer science, because computers. So yeah, It's very Explodatorium. This is how the pipes originally worked, but it was really hard to animate it.
He was so proud of the way that he animated these pipes. He like sent me a GIF of how he animated them, and then he talked to me about it for like.
Not
or,
the orange pipes, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm talking about those green pipes.
No. I'm talking about the orange ones.
The orange one, that was Galifov who originally laid the foundation, and then I optimized it to use like 10 groups, and then
10 groups, I think you said, yeah.
Yeah, and then every additional pipe is only 2 groups because of spawn remapping. I think this is the original version of the elevator cutscene. Let's see how goated with the sauce it is. What you're seeing is all me. Let's see it. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Alright, let's go actually play the level. I kind of just picked a random song for this. I found a pretty... I wanted to stick with Kevin MacLeod because he did the original Sewer song. Shout out to that pipe animation. It's so good. There's an Easter egg in this part, but I'm not telling you what it is. So everything you're seeing here was decorated by Try. I did anything that auto build can do, I did. So I did like the basic block design, and these blocks in particular are so annoying to work with because you have to mirror them sometimes. But then Try did all the decorations, like Tricipital, the the labyrinth guy. That's reused from the first part of the sewers. We sort of just reused everything that the sewers introduces because the sewers only has like 5 seconds of actual gameplay, and I think that's criminal. Yeah, the pipes are just done with area scale, and they look super cool. And they're reusable. Try really did a great job with this. These things sound so wet.
I will say it looks very, very, very similar to what you would expect from RobTop. So
Yeah.
it's really cool to see. Like it very much looks like a RobTop level.
I didn't
So
even
think
consider to use a middle ground.
Good.
Jumping for the beef. Edge out here you can. It's Super Mario Brothers. This area is interesting because one really funny issue that I couldn't solve was that when you go through a pipe coming from the right, the camera is always going to be panned to the left when you enter the next area. So I solved it by you go through this pipe, and since the camera is going to be panned to the left because that's the direction you were facing, so I built the gameplay to the left. And now you don't even question it.
Oh, you should have used an edge trigger.
The edge triggers cause like weird snapping.
That's fair.
And
I like to mix offset triggers with a duration so that the easing is easier, and then create like an edge trigger and then disable
that's
it.
fair. Oh yeah, Try hates me for this part. This rotating platform is really annoying to make because you have to use like a billion follow triggers. But I insisted just because there's some of these in Super Mario World, and I just think they're funky. I like placing them in like Lunar Magic, so I wanted to put one in the level. And Try's like, God damn it! Now I have to like implement this. It already worked in my layout, but not with the decorations because I just had a single stretched out block rotating.
Mm-hmm.
This I just put because it's funny. And then the rest is pretty chill. God, Diglett. We're going all the way back. It's not that many follow triggers. It's not like Try is building a massive roguelike in Geometry Dash.
He wouldn't understand coding.
People think this pipe is a reference to the Dash Spider. It's not. You guys are just seeing things. You're hallucinating. That 5-block jump. I saw when I saw Vortrox playing this, he kept throwing at that 5-block jump, so I might nerf it, because it is actually pretty tough. And there's another one there. Here, you do that. I like that. I think it's cute. I think I have an earlier version of the sewer still. I can try and find it. Crates floating up and down. Haha, get it? This transition, this ending is kind of lazy. Didn't get changed much. But then Galafuff swoops in for this elevator. There used to be a Rattle Dash in the corner here, but we removed it.
Actually,
Galafuff swoops in. This elevator looks so cool. I love it.
the ending looking lazy looks even more like a wrapped up level. It makes it look even more official.
That is true. He often gives up at the end. I was the one who pitched how you should become a robot here, because we knew you needed to become a robot. Originally, the idea was that something falls from the ceiling, but then we decided that the elevator just does this. RobTop, please add placeable portal icons. Bomb room. Bomb room. There's nothing up here. I should put something up here. I think it would be funny. You leave through here, and that's the end. I love how this transitions into the cellar area. Level and coins verified. Let me see if I have any other sewer stuff. Oh yeah, playtest. Don't ask. Oh yeah. You know what Skibbity Ban Ban copyable is, Leah?
Oh, is that the wait? Skibbity Ban Ban copyable? Is that the layout of the of the GD rap?
Potentially. Oh, I still have the song.
You still have the song, yeah.
This is Skibbity Ban Ban copyable.
We have like, oh my god, the way that Gallo named the files for his copy of this level.
Oh yeah.
Were so good.
My level as well, because he used code names when he was building my stuff as well.
Let me see if I can find some of those names.
Yeah, I wrote for the one of them as your sister part, wearing a ribbon and then really fat. Yeah, there's the club step monster still in there. Here we go. I have a lot of backup for these things. Anything
One of them
notable?
is I heard you like polyrhythms. Press start 2.1 version copy. The secret hollow copyable. Back on track copyable. Good names, good names.
I think this is literally just the... What the hell? A polar bear doing in Arlington? Oh, I think this is the one with the funnier elevator. This might be the one with the based elevator. I know there was like an in-between between the one I just shared. Okay, yeah. Well, there's a cutscene now. Cool
You
stuff.
can nom nom.
This takes us to the cellar butt, which I think this is the early version. So stuff is different. Actually, what does this version look like? I think this is pre-16 Lord.
16 Lord really cooked with this part of the...
Yeah, that's what it looked like before 16 Lord. The good news is, everything else in this level, and I mean everything, was done by me. And I'm kind of proud of that. The whole reason I got help in the first place was because I thought I couldn't make a platformer level to save my life. And I actually made this, and I think it looks really nice. I think I did a good job. So let's play the real one. I can't promise this won't crash the game, because this crashed the game so many times when I was, when we were building this. I had to go keyframe by keyframe to figure out why it was crashing. But yeah, this is post 16 Lord. I was the one who recommended that sort of like hit stop when he whacks the bomb. It looks so cool.
I love GD cologne.
Good timing on that. You can beat this guy up. That was see, 16 Lord is so good at cutscenes. The best way to deal with 16 Lord is to just tell him he can do whatever he wants, and it's gonna be amazing. Come again. So yeah, this...
love GD
Oh my
cologne.
god, that's scaring me every time. These will be dropping soon, I promise. So, I can go into the editor and show you how this works. This is intentionally very speedrunnable. I did, like, all this gameplay in a VC, by the way. With, I think it was just with Try and Galafuff. So, in my notes, I had nothing written for what was going to be in the cellar. So I had no, like, for the sewers, I knew I wanted to do gimmicks with the pipes. I knew I wanted to reuse all the mechanics and stuff. The cellar, the only thing I had written was that the background was gonna be like that. And I didn't even know how we were gonna enter that section. Originally, you weren't gonna blow up that robot guy. We just needed a way for you to escape that starting area. Originally, you were gonna get a key in the sewers, and then it was gonna, like, unlock a door behind Rattle Dash. But then I was like, wait, the door behind Rattle Dash is where you go in the regular level. We need some other entrance. And I was like, wait, what if you blow up the robot guy? And then we worked from there. So yeah, this was just me trying to make gameplay. The one thing I don't like about this is that it's just me using the same gimmick over and over and over and over and over. If you see those, like, if you look at those falling icicles in the background, those are used a lot in the real cellar, but they are so annoying to make in, from scratch. Even if you copy Rob Tops, there's so much spawn remapping, so many particles. I tried adding some, and then I just deleted them because it was such a pain. So I just built everything around these falling platforms. This screen right here is so smart because I needed a way to set up the next section. Yeah, the icicles are just waiting. I needed to set up that platform to be in that exact position. I tried so many things, and then I actually finally got it to work with this. So no matter what you do, the platform is always going to be in that position. I was originally going to set up a whole new set of platforms just because I couldn't make it work. But then I did. And now you actually have to backtrack. And I think that's really cool design. And it's even cool that it's even cooler that I made it work naturally. So that's my proudest part of the level. This is pretty cool too. I like this. I like the subtle camera pan when you're standing here. This part was added last. This is the last part I added solely because the background was going on for too long, so I needed to add more gameplay so that the background would line up. So I added this. This got nerfed so many times. It used to be so much harder.
How do you balance a platformer level? I haven't figured that one out. I haven't made any platformers yet in 2.2, so
yeah, I kind
my
of just have to,
experience with
like,
them is-
know how to design levels.
True. It just feels like the rating system for GD just isn't very compatible with platformers in general. Like, if
It's
I look at a
weird.
platformer and I see like a medium demon, like that could be like a 20-minute adventure or a 2-hour adventure, you know?
Platformers are still weird, and I think they're always going to be.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
Do
but
I have any
it's
early
fine.
versions of the cellar? No, it's always been like this. But in case you're wondering how the background works, I just have the original level stored up here. Except the key difference is that all the hitboxes are removed and everything is on B4 or B5, which is the shader layer. Which is actually kind of a pain. I did not realize that you can just select everything and click these pluses or minuses to move everything back one layer. So I did half of it manually, and then I realized.
Oh.
So this is like this is the anchor point for it. Then it just gets scaled down by 0.6, and then there's a move trigger so it follows the camera, and it gets teleported to this spot. And that's all there is to it. You just store the level off screen, scale it down, and then it follows your camera. And then I kind of designed the gameplay in a way that it follows the background. Also, there's a... Skibbity Cellar, where are you? Also, there's this... Was that it? Oh no, it's this. we couldn't use a lens circle to make things darker because we already used the shader layer for the background. So 16 Lord did this using the UI trigger instead. So we basically made like a fake lens circle with UI, and I think that's cool.
The day that Robto will add individual shader layers will be the day that we are
You
saved.
wish. Okay, Skibbity Hollow is like very unfinished. Oh wait, do I still have the pipe test? Yeah. This was for testing the pipes. What?
Society of shader IDs and layers, we would be saved.
It doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Wait, do you have to go in through the other one? Okay. Pipes don't work anymore. Go home. Oh my god, I still... Oh, is this the earliest version of the tower? Oh my god. See, I still have so many copies of this. This looks nice. Okay, I'll play Sigma Meal, fine. Oh, this is the Wolsey level. Still have that. That should give you a time frame where it was.
Sigma Meal, Skibbity Slicers! Did you know the lore of the Skibbity toilet? So basically, there's this guy, and he's in a toilet.
This is my best sync layout.
Sigma Meal, Skibbity Slicers!
I mean,
Did you know
tubular
the lore
nines.
of the Skibbity toilet? So basically, there's this guy, and he's in a toilet, and he's Skibbity toilet, but he's fighting against these cameramen who are trying to fight them. It's a fight of riz. They have to see who has the most.
I can't wait for the
Whoever does
Hatsune
this,
Miku
not
layout
the
by
go
GD
out.
Cologne.
Me personally, I am the goat. I got the riz. Amen.
Sigma Meal. Okay, also, bomb test. This was for setting up the bomb in level 1 using RobTop's code. Made it work. Yeah, I still tubular 9's level, I'm so sorry. This takes us to the Skibbity Hollow, which was... We spent an entire month on this. All of March was spent on the Secret Hollow. And this was the only level that was actually done.
Generation Retro, do you want the ID?
I'm okay. I need to keep my distance. Yeah, so this was the only level that was actually done collab style. All the other levels, we just uploaded the levels and then someone else would download it and continue. This one, we only had a month, so I actually split it up into parts. And everyone had their own groups and color channels, then we merged it. Fortunately, this is an easy level to merge because there's many transitions where it fades to black and then teleports you to a totally different area, which is the best thing you could possibly have when merging a collab. Leah, you can back that up.
Ooh. I hate collab merging. We had so many issues, mostly with keyframes. It's like I still don't understand why RobTop did it the way that it is, but keyframes merging into collabs are horrible.
Here, wait. Let me demonstrate for everybody. So here's a cool keyframe. I'm going to make a very cool keyframe. It goes like this. It makes a diamond. Wow, incredible. I'm going to make another one. This one makes a square. Well, almost a square. Now it's a square. I love these so much that I want to use it in another level. So I'm going to go to this level where, but first, this level is also going to have some of its own keyframes. Why not? This one will be a Z. And this one will be a shield.
An L.
There we go. Now I'm going to paste in the other keyframes. Dun, dun, dun. I don't think it's supposed to do that. So, you have to, like, make 1 billion copies of one key. It's because the keyframe IDs keep getting overlapped, so you have to make 1 billion copies of one keyframe. The solution is you place 1 billion keyframes like this, and then you're able to sneak them in. Hello, Miku Mayhem. Alright. Believe it or not, I have to go to the bathroom again.
Again?
I'm like that. I don't know why. I drink like 1 cup of water, then I have to pee every 10 minutes. So we'll do that, then we'll talk about Skibbity Hollow. Bye-bye.
Bye. We'll see you soon. Alright, Chad. Bathroom break again. We get chair stream. Have you been having fun, Chad? Honestly, I'm really surprised with this level. I've never worked on a platformer before. So, to me, this is all like very fun to see. because I'm a classic creator, so to my extent, platformer doesn't really exist. But who knows? Maybe I'll collab with Colin in the future. We'll make something else really fun, and I don't know, maybe a platformer. We'll see. We haven't had a, you know, I'm not a platformer hater. Hey. I still do like platformers. I've enjoyed quite a few of them, but I don't know. I never had time to make one. So who knows? Maybe we'll get a secret arclia Mythic platformer coming soon to a home near you.
A Mythic platformer?
Featuring GD Cologne. Yeah, featuring GD
What was
Cologne.
that about Mythic platformers? Tell me everything.
Don't worry about it.
Alright. Secret Hollow. This level took a long time to make. Lord help me. Let's talk about it. That's a start position. I am a freak who actually disables my start positions instead of deleting them. Why is it making that noise? Okay, so actually I say we start with the layout, which I still have.
Oh yes, you should for sure show the layout.
So this is the original Skibbity. This was what I sent to everyone working on the collab. This was the collab piece that they all had to download. So this was Galfof's part. I think we divvied it up nicely. What was I gonna say? Yeah, this part, we had no idea what we wanted to build here. In the notes, it literally just said, just a little bit of like fluff before we get to that elevator. The only thing that was set in stone is that you have to become a ball. And actually, we weren't even 100% sure about that. Originally, we were gonna get a mask, but we decided that a ball is much more Rob Top. So I just built whatever. And then at some point, when we were figuring out ideas for what to put here, sorry, my friend's making his dinner, so you might hear the air fryer go off. Anyways.
You clearly don't own an air fryer.
Clearly. Yeah, I was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if, you know those falling spike balls in the regular Secret Hollow? What if we went up to where they're actually falling from? And I was just going to do that as like a one-off thing that you pass by. But then I was like, wait a minute. We need a way for you to actually become ball in this part. So I put two and two together and I'm like, wait, what if these balls that you pass by are also the source of how you become a ball yourself? So, we rolled with it, and next thing you know, we have an entire, very long section just dedicating to these falling spike balls. By the way, I programmed the conveyors and I programmed the spike balls. It's not a keyframe, it's just a long sequence of move triggers.
In the end, Chad, we will all become balls.
I can show you what it looks like later. I like the song, by the way. This is Casual Game Music 10. RobTop used Casual Game Music 9. It's just funky. Ball machine. By the way, the spike balls just don't have hitboxes when they're up here. They only gain their hitbox a little bit later. I've never heard him vacuum before. I like the idea of like the junk getting converted to balls. I think that's kind of cute. The particles are really bugged. I was using the spawn particle trigger, but it just didn't work.
I don't like how the spawn particle trigger works.
Yeah, I just moved them to like actual particles that get animated. Galafuff, do you want to join VC? We're just in a... We can just join the GD rap call, I guess.
We can just join the really job. Yeah, I feel like that will just mean more people. We can join the private secret call and then drag him in.
Can we do that even?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sure, let's try it. Galfuff, get in general VC in the Boom Kitties server.
I love Cullen not leaking anything.
Is this gonna work? Oh, yes, you're in. Hello.
What is up?
Galfuff,
No,
this is your part of the level. You made it decent.
Yeah, I just woke up like 5 minutes ago.
Well, what you're seeing right now is what the level... This is what it looked like before you came in. This area was the first... This was the first thing I did in this level. This is the only level that I didn't do a copy from Rob's vault. I actually pasted this in from the secret hollow in its own level. Because we don't need the rest of the level. I love the idea of you just pulling up back into the regular part of the level. I don't want to say that's from Undertale Yellow, but I feel like that was probably influencing me. There's hitboxes. There should be hitboxes around most of this. Clearly not in this copy. And in you go. There's a missing tile there that we fixed.
Oh, alright.
This is what this part looked like pre-16 Lord.
You get the... Yeah, this room.
16... I knew,
I love this room.
I knew from the very beginning that I needed to give 16 Lord this part. Because I know this is the kind of stuff that he's really good at.
It was so deserved.
This room literally just says, do something interesting here. And my god, did he ever. That whole crate sequence, that was entirely his own idea.
This is why I love him so much.
And then comes the basement. So this part was, stuff definitely happened with this part of the level. We'll get to that when we replay the actual thing. So I did this part in a call with, I think it was in a call with Try when I was working on this. This is what it looked like originally.
Hi, Judd.
So like the groundwork was there. Hi, Judd.
Oh, God.
Subwoofer actually stayed pretty faithful to this. So these guys,
Honestly, the references are cool.
It's
Love
it's
the boss fight
fine.
references.
It's decent. Wow. Incredible. Incredible block design that uses 8,000 objects.
Yo, totally not laggy.
The end. And that's the level. That was the Skibbity Hollow that I gave them. And then, here's what it got turned into. Well, first of all, I made the boss fight in a separate copy of the level, but then I further refined it later. I was using Death Moon as the placeholder song, because the song was original. It was made by Mudstep and Elixir. Woo! Voice crack. Yeah, so I used Death Moon originally. And here's what it finally became. So Galpuff did this intro section as well. The one thing I did was the edges of the blocks weren't a little bit curvy, so I added the let me pull this up in the editor quickly. I added these little like
you copy pasted to all of them.
Yeah, on most, because like these lines look misaligned if you don't have them. Sorry for the stream delay.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I said I was going to show something. Yeah, here's how the spike balls work. It's literally just a massive sequence. So first it goes here, then it falls again. This is just every time it falls. I did it all by hand. Thank you so much, Miku Mayhem.
Miku Mayhem official channel.
We love Miku. So yeah, you did a really good job with this. The hell's that? There was an invisible spike hitbox here for the longest time that I forgot to remove. You can jump down here if you want. See,
oh yeah.
This is what happens when you get bored when you're building. You just add stuff like that. The gameplay for this part ended up being so nice. I'm very surprised. I mean, I know I'm kind of patting myself on the back, but it looks good.
It's good though.
You did a good job.
Originally, we had no idea what we were going to put here. It was just going to be... I just said put random filler gameplay until you get to that elevator. Cutscene. I like how that looks. It's cool. It also temporarily disables the spike balls from spawning, so you never get sniped, which originally wasn't the case. Don't go this way by accident. I'm wondering if that was too unclear. How does one get compressed into a ball so fast? How don't you?
It's
geometry. Just freely roam in
there
here.
is no such thing as logic.
Oh my god, 16 Lord. The amount of personality in this part. It's exactly what I was hoping
Here we go.
for. And he's still over-delivered. I love like the... I love the whole no guys things. I love these video screens as well. Originally, I thought it would be funny if when you pass by the video screen, they darken, kind of like if you moused over it. But it didn't end up looking good.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this was just 16 Lord doing whatever he wanted. This part's a little slow, but I think it's worth it. It's exactly what RobTop would do. But that also feels disrespectful to 16 Lord by saying that. Point is, he just did a good job. I think it's really silly.
Oh, he knows his RobTop style.
How did the monsters not see you? Are they blind? It's literally a bat. What do you want? You cannot go up here, by the way. There's nothing here. Okay. Shall we talk about the chase section?
The chase.
So, the chase was... We knew that we weren't going to have enough people to finish this in time. So we brought Connor Connaught on the team. You may know Connor from Boogie and Bussin'. And we showed him the level. He absolutely loved it. It was really exciting. He was like, yeah, okay, I'll take this on. I'm down. And then 1 week before the level was out...
The laser beasts in this escape section serve as a great anti-piece to warnings in the boss fight.
That was intentional.
Even if accidental.
I wanted consistency. Yeah, so 1 week before the level releases, I check up on Connor, and, like, he's almost started. Just almost. Okay, so he did the starting, and then everything else is, like, completely unfinished. He wanted to do a thing where there's, like, lava waves, but it was just too much of a time sink. So we talked, and I was like, yeah, this is not going to be done in time. We might have to scrap this. And I was freaking out. So I started reaching out to people, trying to figure out if we could find someone who could take it off Connor and do it in like 2 days. Subwoofer comes in. He killed it. So let me just run through who did what in this part. So this part, the visuals were 16 Lord. I did the initial starting cutscene. And Galafuff did the spike that breaks open that box and spawns a jetpack. Because Subwoofer, that was like one of the last things added together to the level, and it was just there because Subwoofer didn't do it, which is fine. He already did enough. So this cutscene was by Connor. Connor did do this. By the way, Connor and Subwoofer both used the same assigned groups, so merging their two parts together was annoying because Connor did the start and then Subwoofer did everything else, but Subwoofer started from a blank copy. And yeah, the reason Subwoofer started from a blank copy was because 16 Lord was done when Subwoofer started. So if Subwoofer just built off of 16 Lord's part, then we wouldn't have to merge. So that's kind of why we did that. And then I just merged in Connor's part. So yeah, that intro cutscene was by Connor Connaught. And then everything else except the copied Deadlock monsters was Subwoofer. Oh, did we leave that speed portal in? Should we keep that speed portal? I think it's... I totally
doesn't look bad.
I totally forgot that there's a speed portal there, and
You can leave it there. It doesn't look bad. You can maybe like lower the opacity to make it a little bit more subtle, but
I think as you pass through that point, it can just it feels out of place just because of like the weird art style. But like, I might remove it. I don't know.
just make it hiding it then. It's fine.
Like hide it, no effect. It's pretty subtle anyways.
Yeah, no particle.
Some people were like, oh my god, is this a reference to that one level in Mario 3D World where all the fuzzies are chasing you? Yes, it is. Spot on. I'm so surprised people knew that. That is a reference image that I sent to both Connor and Subwoofer. They made it work. It was kind of in my head. I'm like, wait, we could totally do the equivalent of that in Geometry Dash. And it was perfect. I love how this part looks, by the way. Subwoofer did such an amazing job for 2 days. He was the one who offered to do that random part. I thought it was cool, so I let him. My favorite part about this is that it's cool getting to revisit the deadlocked monsters when you have sound effects and shaders, because I think you can kind of give them a little more life that way. You have a little bit of wiggle room, by the way. Like, you don't have to be perfect. Well, you have to be a little perfect, but
Yeah.
But yeah, that wiggle room gets reset when you see the Viking Arena guys. So even wait, was it square?
The speed portal adds to the sense of forward momentum, fitting for an escape.
Never thought of it that way. Oh, by the way, that song is by Sebarovola, who also did the song for the tower elevator. I knew I wanted to use another Sebarovola song, and also that one happened to be the perfect duration. Like 30 seconds and then the song starts to calm down. Perfect length for a chase scene. Why is that square there? Wait, oh my god, I enabled all the debug icons by accident. So this boss is gonna look very weird because I have an editor group that gets hidden the moment the level starts, but I left them visible inside the editor because I need it for the boss fight. So it's just like all the key points in the level, like where things get teleport to, camera edges. 16 Lord did the treasure room, by the way. I added the particles. I stole the sunbeams up top from Astrolith with Leah's permission. And then
Yeah.
16 Lord made this. 16 Lord is so good at cutscenes. I feel bad that I made him do so much for this level, but it was so good.
When you think about it, chat, this level is as good as Astrolith.
By the way, the song is still a little bit unfinished. In fact, the final version of the boss theme was sent to me at like 10 p.m. March 31st. So, it was pretty tight, but we made it work. And that's part of why the level's not out yet. I still have to like adjust the volume. The song, if you look in the video, none of the orbs pulse because I added the song manually in the video editor. But it'll be done soon, I promise.
Yeah.
And it's still not on Newgrounds. I did half of this cutscene. I laid out like the rockets coming out. Galifov did the throne, by the way. Amazing job. It's so cool. It's very inspired by one Queen from Deltarune. I really love how we made it work with Rattledash still facing sideways. Like, we could not have a forward-facing Rattledash. That's so wrong.
We don't talk about
Oh, wait, that would be fire.
But it's nice that the throne is still forward-facing. I think it's cool that Rattledash faces sideways, but the throne doesn't. Also, the boss is very inspired by Super Mario World. That should go without saying. There are many, many references in this boss fight. And people have picked up on a lot of them. Even the ones I was sure nobody would get. Those triangles on the screen are the waypoints that Rattledash cycles between. Let's go into it. First of all, let's just look at this in the editor. So this is the boss code. If you're wondering why I was posting about Rattledash for 3 weeks straight, it's because I was coding the boss during this time. And there's a lot. Here's the spike attack. Here's the laser attack. Everything's stored off screen. Shout out to spawn remapping. This is all possible because of spawn remap. Best feature.
I love spawn remapping.
This is the final bomb attack. A lot going on here. Here's Scarlet, the super cool attack randomizer leveraging excessive triggers. That's how attacks get randomized. It's randomized in a way where you cannot get the last 3 attacks. So once you get an attack, you're guaranteed not to see it for the next 3 attacks. And also, the queue is set up in advance when you first enter the boss fight, meaning there's a couple attacks that you can't see as the first one, if that makes any sense. Lots of stuff stored off screen. This is the intro cutscene. There is a debug UI for debugging how attacks get randomized. Unfortunately, you can't disable UI triggers, so it's 2216.
You can actually.
2217. You can? How?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to tell you how. Not right now. Not
How?
Secret tech. Trust me, I know this because I have a debug UI in Next Tab soon for the coin.
Is it like no
I
effects?
had to make one.
Is it no effects?
Nope. It's very different. I'll teach you after stream.
Unfair. How do I even
Hidden
get
tech.
the debug? Oh, I have to put it on. My spawn group is 39, by the way. That's. Wait, where even is? Oh, I think I have to. There's the debug UI. It tracks the most recent attacks and some other stats. We'll leave it on for funsies. And then there's also debug mode, which I left in, which makes it so attacks are manually done instead of automatically. And we'll hit up the start position, and then we'll also turn it's 2298, but I don't remember where I actually turned it off. Somewhere in this level is an alpha trigger that turns 2998 back on. And for the life of me, I don't know where it is. I wish there was a way to find, like, triggers that are call stuff. I spent a lot of time looking at this code. My god.
The world of Wrapped Up added find trigger. Actually, there's a mod that does that for you, but I don't know if... Yeah. I keep telling this. There's a mod that does this for you. I love how the community just solves a lot of the quality of life issues by making mods for you. It's great.
There we go. It's still on. I think there's something later in the... I think it's probably later in the level. I'm not here to pinpoint the exact spot, but I'll... Oh, wait, no, that's because it's being added at level start. I need to just call this not...
Yeah, UI just gets rendered at level start.
Really? Still there? Somewhere in the level, there's something turning 229. Whatever. We'll leave it on. Here's what it looks like when you're in debug mode. So he's got a bunch of different attacks. First of all, this song is so good. Shout out Mudstep.
Sure.
The challenge. There's a lot of like sneaky Geometry Dash melodies in there. Like this part coming up sounds like the tower theme, kind of. It's so good. We'll be releasing this soon. Oh yeah, he mocks you when you die.
There's like a random line, I thought.
Tell your friends.
We were originally gonna add some Rattle Dash voice lines throughout the fight, but like none of them sounded good. His only voice lines are like potions for sale, which I guess he could like throw potions for that attack, but like I'm not. I don't know.
I mean, he does at one point.
Okay, what attacks? We got these guys, which you can cheese by just standing over here. Oh, ignore that. I accidentally started the scroller. Laser attack. I really wanted to make that warning not go through the platforms, but I can't because it's lined up with his height as he floats up and down. It's just done with collision blocks. Sewer spikes. This is the first attack I added in the level. I needed to overlap the attacks a little bit, or else you could just do nothing. Like, I could just stand still. This wasn't really inspired by anything in particular. Homing guys were just a free one to add, and I needed more attacks. It's a pretty lazy one, but, like, it's phase 1. Bats. I don't really remember why I added this one, but it looks cool. Oh, whoops. And you can mix and match attacks. By the way, this is Elixir's guitar. He just went insane. I love Elixir. If you name any Vocaloid song, Elixir will get back to you with like a perfect guitar solo of it within like a day. Bomb attack. 5, 6, 7. So this is where the Super Mario World inspiration really starts. Already, it's exactly like his clown car attack, where how do you disable UI triggers? You toggle them off. Yeah, so already he flies back and forth and like stares at you. Oh, oops, I kind of missed my shot there. Yeah, so there's a lot of clown car influence here. We don't know what this song is going to be called yet. Kick it back up. Oh, that actually hit. And that starts after it was originally going to be after 3 hits it moves on to the next phase, but like it's repetitive enough, so we did 2. This is all done with area triggers. And I think that's super cool. What the? What? Huh? What the hell was that? Yeah, so this is all area triggers. This entire auto-scroller is like 5 groups. I'm not even joking. The way the sound effects work, you'll notice whenever a box drops as a sound effect. The way I did that was under every box, there's just a collision block. And then at the very bottom, there's also a collision block, and whenever they overlap, it plays a sound effect. I like how this part came out. It was way cooler than I originally planned in my head. I was just going to do a bunch of really simple block and spike jumps, but then I kept turning into something bigger. The coolest feature about area triggers is that if you group objects together, they get treated as one object. And that's like how the big boxes work. You can go up here if you want. I know how area parents work. You literally saw it in action. So let's play How Many Attacks Did I Steal from Super Mario World? This attack is stolen from Super Mario World. It used to be so buggy and hard. Turns out the reason it was bugged was because I had like 1 trigger on the wrong group, and it's so hard to debug that. It was like a 5% chance that the bug happened because it was a race condition, meaning it was 2 triggers activating at the same time, and if one activated first, everything breaks. This attack is stolen from Super Mario World, the giant bowling balls that you cannot spin jump on. This attack is kind of stolen from Mario World. In Mario World, there's an attack where he spawns a bunch of fireballs that stay on the ground for a while, so yeah, I'd say this is stolen. Originally, I wanted him to throw landmines that like detonate one by one in like quick succession, but then I realized that's like basically the same as spikes on the ground, so I just did that instead. By the way, the UI in the top left corner, that controls like sorry, I'm nerding out now. Those you can see the most recent attacks. Kerr is the attack that it's currently on. Bomb is, the rest is like stuff related to what phase he's on. These spikes fade out after a while. This attack, aside from being like Sans inspired and actually a touch of Soroba, but the way this attack works is I'll have to show you in the editor. It's done with area fade. Like, so look at the hitboxes. You'll notice the hitboxes are stretched out. And it places the hitbox in a random spot, and then an area fades the skulls behind it. So, I don't know if that makes any sense. I can try and demonstrate in the editor. It places the hitbox. It places the gap in the hitbox at one of 3 positions, because if you use move target, it randomly targets any object on the group if there's no parent. So it randomly picks one of 3 locations to put the gap, and then an area fades the skulls behind it. And that way you have the tops of all the skulls lined up. So this is also all done with area triggers. Even the skulls spawning in. The skulls spawning in is also area triggers.
That is so genius.
Before we get to this, we also got to do the funky laser attack. This was me running out of ideas, but I think it's a cool attack. Whoops. There is checkpoints during the fight. The way the checkpoints work is a little bit weird, but I can try and explain it. But yeah, this is the I ran out of ideas, but it's kind of decent attack. Okay, bomb attack, I guess. So yeah, obviously, Fun fact, by the way, that bomb attack is 100% reused from the previous phase. I am calling the exact same spawn trigger for that. It's just that when you actually pick up the bomb, it starts running different code. Oh my god, the ship portal is also visible because of this. The counter you see on the right above the player, that's done with a gradient trigger. It used to be a scaled object, but it kept getting offset, so I switched it to a gradient trigger. This is obviously very Sans inspired. Galifeth helped with the bone design. I mean, so I knew from the very beginning. Actually, no, I didn't. I guess there's so many things I want to talk about. This fight went through so many iterations. Back in like December, the original plan was to do like a WarioWare inspired fight. What's the WarioWare game where you play as different people? Was that Get It Together? The one with Penny's song? Did he keep track of Rattadash being in the tower? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, so originally it was going to be you're paired up with a random attack and a random game mode, and you have to survive it in that game mode. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes you'll get a hard game mode. And it was going to be also Undertale themed, so like black with like Rattledash on top. And then I was like, eh. So instead I shifted over to like something more chill. Originally, I wanted the phase 3 to be entirely jetpack, so more like just shapes and beats, but I had no ideas for attacks. So instead, I was like, okay, you're on the ground, but then you damage him in jetpack parts. It is kind of like the Metaton's bakery part. I never thought about that. The cooking show, you mean? And I think we settled on something perfect, because I think once I had this idea in my head, I'm like, I have to do it. And I think it's really cool. Like, it's so satisfying pulling that off. So the way checkpoints work, by the way, is when you die in this section, it takes you back to the last flying section that you've seen. So if I die right now, I'm just gonna have to do that jetpack part over again. But because this part's just long, you don't want to have to do it over and over. If you see the UFO part and then die,
Perhaps another time.
then now when he does the bomb attack, you still have to go through the 4 attacks before he throws bombs, but then after that it sends you right to the UFO. So you never have to redo you do have to redo a flying section if you don't see the next one. But like, yeah. Fluffy Rain, yeah. There was a lot of Mario World influence. That smash attack was one. I actually cheated a little bit with this UFO part. The gravity is way lower, so you go way higher from one click. Yeet! And then, okay, final attack. Some people actually managed to figure out what this final attack was inspired by. I'm not gonna say it here, but shout it out if you think you know. I am genuinely flabbergasted that people actually knew what I was going for with this. Well, not this part, but the way the bones move in that part is inspired by one of the Sans attacks. This section, somehow people caught on to my inspiration for this ending. Which is fire, by the way. I'm so happy with how this came out. We did not have time to do an ending here, so it just ends on a white screen. Mindwave is a good guess. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, we didn't have time to do the ending for this, so it just ends on that. Oh, one person got it. It is, in fact, the Radiance from Hollow Knight. Which I actually recently rebeat. Just like that fast climb at the end. I think if you're able to get it right, it's so intense. Mix that with the fact that we ended it in the sewers area. Sorry, no, the cellar. Even this part is 1-to-1 with the actual cellar. I think that's really cool. It's such a cool feeling. Cool. I like saying cool. And then, of course, you beat the level. And Rattle Dash is like, well, I suppose you're stronger than I thought, blah, 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 blah. I made all these portraits, by the way. This one has subpixels. It bothers me to no end. Perhaps another time. These don't save to your stats. If you know anything about my custom chess mod, you know that already. I love this expression right here. It's so good. Classic Rattle Dash. The I'll kick your ass line was originally a placeholder, but then I thought it was just funny because I couldn't think of anything else with the same vibe. My excuse for that is that Toby Fox says ass in Deltarune several times, so I think we can allow it. Anyways, I give that 5 big booms. I just have a button for that. It's important. I will upload these levels, not to Rob's Basement. They're going to be on my own account. Probably does say it in Undertale. I'm not sure. And yeah, that's... And then Alphalanius did the credits over here. Thank you for that. For doing it last minute. Okay. I'm opening up the floor to questions before I head out and... Whoops. Before I head out and, like, sleep. Whoops. Ask away. I'm reading, I'm listening. Anything new in fake GD? Yeah, they made a wave game. Like Space Waves. For some reason, all the fake GD games are making like wave games
I
now.
have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Yes, Leah Arclia in the back. What's your question?
So, how long did this whole thing take to make? Because I think a lot of people would love to hear that.
Said it a couple times throughout the stream, but I started planning this in like April. Then I started writing it. Like I actually started like writing things down in December. January, first half of January, we built the tower and the sewers. Then I built most of the cellar entirely by myself towards the end of January. So no, I think sometime in February as well. January and February was both. March was entirely dedicated to the sewers. So to the Secret Hollow. I'm losing my mind. And that was done over like 3-4 weeks. And then the boss, I spent all my time working on the boss while everyone else was doing their own parts. The number one most important thing I learned about collaborating is that make sure there's always things for people to do. Like, I got such an early start on the Secret Hollow because the first 3 levels were already finished, and that means that everyone else was just waiting for me to do something on the Secret Hollow. And while that does mean they don't have to do any work during that period, it means there's just so many days where nothing can get done. So if I do the Secret Hollow layout as early as possible, then they can start as early as possible. Then they won't be doing everything in the last week. Unless you're Connor. It's okay, Connor. These things happen. I understand. You're valid. Your contribution was still great.
We forgive you.
Will RobTop add this to 2.21? No, but he saw the video and he said the gameplay is really good, and that's an honor because the fact that he went out of the way to say that he really likes the gameplay is actually really cool because it means that like I did a good job directing it. And that really hits. I'm proud of that. I'm not going to release it as a mod. I'm just going to upload it as levels. There's no reason for this to be a mod. 5 big boom mod? I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like I have a mod for the boom meter. We bring the boom. That's what we do. Your collab with Boom Kitty was cool. Thank you. If you want to see more about the Boom Kitty collab, just rewind to the start of the stream. I talk about it all there.
Yeah.
You're planning anything for next year? I don't even want to think about next year yet. I spent so much of my life working on this. I'm tired. I need a rest. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for my channel turning 10 on April 21st.
Oh, that's already soon.
Why did the spike ball
So
chase you
soon.
when you were a ball? Because they caught on at some point. You can't stealth through there forever. They're gonna know eventually. What's it like being so cool? I don't know. I would not know. Leah, what's it like being so cool?
It feels awesome. It feels like you're so cool.
Leah, remember that time when we went to the arcade and found a piano and a dance pad next to each other?
Oh yeah, did you ever end up posting that?
I did not. I can post the video later. Why is the
You should
Rattledash
post it.
boss
That's
like
funny.
Sans? Because Rattledash is Sans. They're both skeletons. They're both powerful. They can both teleport. I need to tweak some things before I'm ready to upload the levels. Hopefully in a couple of days. I promise it's gonna happen before the end of the week. Mudstep also wants to finish up the boss theme, like improve the mixing a little bit. So waiting on that.
Colon, did you see that FAMI-1.2 came out?
I did not, but I have seen they've been adding more and more demon levels with more and more things, which is crazy because it's an NES game. What if you continue this April Fools to the main levels next time? I feel like it'd be beating a dead horse with that. Like, this is already kind of like the spiritual successor to 150th Secret Coin, since people, time and time again, people tell me 150th Coin is the best video I've ever made. So I really wanted to one-up that by doing stuff actually inside the game instead of just modding everything. And by the way, like, the little modding that was in this video was done by me. Like, I know how to mod the game now, so I made this mod that just adds the overlay to the tower door. Next April Fools, it's probably going to be smaller. Maybe something more similar to last year. I hate doing ones that are just lying. I know that's kind of what this one was, but at least it was really creative. There were a couple years when I'm just like, hey guys, I have 2.2 now. Look. Hey guys, here's facts about Geometry Dash. Also, thank you for reminding me. Originally, so the reward for... hold on, do I still have it? Yeah, the reward for beating the this route is allegedly orbs, diamonds, and keys. And the icon. Originally, I wanted it to spawn a secret coin. But never ended up going with that. I thought it was like... I thought it would have been a fun reference, but it felt really out of place, so I just made it spawn a chest instead because I preferred an icon over a secret coin. But it would have been cool if you're like, oh, here's the 1/6. If I just like randomly at the end of the video was like, oh, by the way, you get the 165th coin for this. That would have been funny, I think. I don't know. Do I regret it? Shrug. I don't really have a preference. And what does refresh button in the top left do? That restarts the game. Any tips on getting 42069 on the water
Any
fountain?
tips on getting
Hydrate.
42,069 water
Hydrate. Through my sippy cup.
Hydration check.
All right. Before we head out, again, these levels will be out soon, I swear. Is Blizzy in the chat? I want to share Blizzy's April Fool's song because it is the hardest I've laughed in so long. I was actually in pain. I was like, I was... Blizzy, can I share your rap? I kid you not, I was laughing so hard I was basically suffocating. It was hurting. I couldn't stop myself from laughing. My face started to hurt. I was like... Oh my god, it's so good.
The different
Guys,
GD versions on like all the...
You gotta hop on. You need to hop on this rap song. It's the embodiment of Together We Are Geometry Dash. Sure, Blizzy, let's all move to the VC in my server, I guess. I can't promise other people will join unless I can make like a new private one.
Yeah, why not?
I should probably head out. It is like
All
almost 10 p.m. and I want to get some rest because I haven't slept at all because I've been so
Bye-bye.
focused on getting this level finished.
Actually, I could just call directly with Blizzy if you don't mind that, Galafuff.
I mean, yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, I think I don't want to set this up. I'm just going to call directly with GeoBlitzy. Blizzy's April Fool's video is the best thing. It's my #1 favorite thing from April Fool's.
Hi colon. What do you think of Bad Apple collab hosted by Micro Forest and Nickname?
I have not seen that. Anyways, yeah. Blizzy, your April Fool's, it wasn't the highest effort. It wasn't the most impressive, but it is the funniest and it stuck with me the most. And that's enough for me. So let's talk about a Geometry's Dash. So tell me.
If anyone's clicked on the video, you'll instantly realize.
Tell me, what inspired you? What inspired you to make a Geometry's Dash?
Well, You know what they say? Well, they don't say this. Okay, I was looking up to one of my idols. All right, the renowned Extra Tuna. You may know him, you may not.
Is that the
You
guy who
definitely
made
know-
My Name is Edwin? I made the
That's
mimic.
it.
It was difficult
You'll
to
definitely know
put the
that.
pieces together. But unfortunately, something went so wrong, and now I can't do anything but sing this stupid song. My name is Edwin. 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 Edwin.
Shout out.
Here, Pete.
Yeah, so he made an Undertale
This is the
version. It's called
Geometry
An
Dash
Under's
song.
Tale. It's 17 minutes. And when I watched that for the first time, my life changed. And quite frankly, I wished I could do something similar. So
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
the idea sparked a
It's
Geometry
about
Dash.
Geometry Dash. It's pretty awesome.
And mine's now... I
Feel
just
like Geometry
realized this.
Dash.
The song is
I don't know.
35 minutes
Song.
long.
It's just
Hey,
over twice
hey,
the length
tell 'em-
of
tell 'em what?
the
Tell 'em what?
Undertale song.
Geometry Dash. That's the game. We got
love
tons of
GD
freaking
clones.
levels.
Crazy.
From
I did
easy
not
to
intend it
insane.
to
We
be
got
this
blocks,
long.
We got orbs. We got everything you like. But
You better watch out for
that
that triple spike. Stereo madness. Back on track.
All of these songs will make you come back for more. So you better keep playing.
okay,
and
I'm not playing the
um,
whole thing on
you might
stream.
wanna be
Yeah,
our
no,
crew.
you're
Hi,
not gonna
everyone.
fit this in. It's
My name is
35
Rob
minutes.
Pop. I made Geometry Dash, and it's awesome. Millions of
I
dollars.
don't know, I
even
came
own
up
a
with that
horse.
chorus
Your
in,
levels
like,
are unrated,
four-
and your parents are divorced. But
I
hey,
came up with that
that's
chorus and
okay.
recorded it within like
With
10 minutes.
enough practice.
Blizzy, what inspired you to say millions of dollars? I even own a horse. Your levels are unrated, and your parents are divorced.
Alright, so I wanted Rob Top to flex his horse because I think that's a very unique thing.
He does have a
to
horse.
flex, and he does have a horse.
Do you think Rob
And
Top
I
named
was
his horse like
wondering.
what's the name of the Zelda horse? Epona, I think. I'm pretty sure Rob Top is a huge Zelda fan, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he named his horse. That's just a guess, though. Also, I should
And,
quickly show who's featured in this song.
Oh yeah.
The
Scroll
answer
down
is
a little.
everybody. I have a guest starring as Rattledash.
You'll make it someday. Just trust the mods, and if
So,
you do,
So, here,
there
hold
was a
on.
little foreshadowing too in Moldy's video that
Yeah.
released a couple
Oh
days
yeah,
before this.
in Moldy's video, I said I would rather get hit by a bus than participate in a rap, and then I participated in 2 raps for April Fools. Blizzy didn't know about the GD Gangster rap.
I had no idea. So I was invited to film the video for the Boom Kitty, but I had exams. No, I was given no contact.
Well, you know
I had
what?
no idea.
It
was
birthed
fun.
this.
But do you know what an orthogonal
Yeah, if
complement
I
is?
went, that faded.
Perchance?
Yeah, I would never.
Or
have done this.
homomorphism?
So-
My hopes aren't high, but I still
Faith
want to ask.
Run
Orthogonal
its course.
complement. We learned something about orthogonal in graphics class, but I already forget it. And you can't just say perchance.
I'm not the imposter.
just
I
say
might be a
perchance.
demon.
There's a new code in the Wraith. It's put your hands up. I was the one who picked that code. Just saying. So I'm aware.
But I'm not bad.
Dude, I thought
Jump
you were
over my
bad.
spikes or I'll be sad.
I'm the shopkeeper.
So are we gonna do a lyric breakdown on that
Alright, here.
Dash verse or what?
You wrote the lyrics. You ghost wrote for me.
No, so I originally was gonna do this entire song by myself and get like a couple friends to join in. So I did the Rattle Dash verse by myself originally, and then I just like said, "Yo, Colin, you want to dub over this?" And then he did.
All right, peep this.
Welcome, I'm Rattledash. I'm a skeleton. I have no skin. Yeah, I have no melanin. Living in the tower, and I say, well met. Surely I won't explode, I bet. Wait, is that a bomb? No, please, I have a wife and family. It's fire.
The auto-tune screaming is so good. And then the freaking solo that comes after it.
Oh my god! That was one of the funniest choices I made for the song.
So ass. It's so ass. Also, that part sounds like the start of the Boom Kitty song.
Yeah, I can't actually play the saxophone. That was a GarageBand loop.
Why is that a GarageBand loop? They can't play the saxophone either.
The Apple Loops library is one of the most legendary things
Alright.
ever.
Let me just share some highlights from this.
Yeah, choose your favorites. Pick and choose. A little.
Who did
There's a lot of
Tidal
good
Wave?
ones.
Tidal Wave was played by
Specific
Astral and also the Tiger. The Tidal Wave section is great.
Tiger.
You might want to meet our crew.
Yeah, my name is Tidal Wave.
Oh, language warning.
I wanted to record.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's PG-13.
I don't care.
I'm not even that bad.
Oh, there's multiple.
I think Demon Pack, or the Map Packs one is definitely worth checking.
Where is? Hold on, where is it? Oh, here, there's the car. The car was played by Woolsey.
Oh my, that was a late edition actually.
But you better watch out for that
I almost didn't get that one.
more,
I was
so you better
still adding
keep playing,
verses
and if you do, you
within
might want to
24
be our
hours of this
crew.
releasing.
Whoa! Haha! Beep beep! I'm a car cruising down the road. Oh my God! What is that?
Boo! Did I scare you? Did I make you?
Oh, this is so good too.
I hope I did. There's a sharp spike later. Sometimes I may look like a simple bump, but they call me the jump indicator. My job is simple, make your level
so that's my friend
But every
Dunko.
time I see you, I seem to
Dunko's
start
great.
to blush. At this rate, they'll think we're a couple if you keep letting me hold your hand this much. Tee.
That's such a good line.
Geometry Dash.
I know, it
That's
was,
the
it was
game.
really
We got
creative. I was
tons of
impressed
freaking
by it.
levels from easy to
Don't ask about that part.
easy to
That
insane.
is
What up? I'm the Alpha Pack. Hey, what up? I'm the Beginner Pack. Hey, what up? I'm the Cookie Pack. Hey, what up? I'm the Stereo Pack. Yo, what's good? I'm the Hard Pack. You ain't got nothing on the
Bro,
Shiny
coming up
Pack.
with this was
You
right
think
after
you're
filming
special?
Hide
I'm
and
the
Seek.
Sparkle Pack. You all bloody
The
suckers
most
on the
recent multi
Challenge
video.
Pack.
We were all in
Hey,
call.
my
Tribe was
man
in
is the
there.
UFO Pack.
Kind of
Your eyes
discussing
will fly 'cause it's the globe
what
pack.
to do and
Make
with
some
the with
room
my
for
song.
the Electro Pack. Hey guys,
And then,
I'm here too. I'm the
I
Spirit
got the
Pack.
idea. Try.
Hey, what up?
You want to do every single map pack?
I love how there's Demon Pack 18.
Freaking levels
There is
from
no
easy
Demon Pack 18.
to insane.
Me
Yeah, I
rap.
think that was,
Oh,
I think
and then
Bestie started
immediately
rapping
after
with
this
that
part,
Better
everyone
keep
shut up.
playing, and if you do, you might want to meet our crew.
It's me, Rattle Dash, back from the dead. You thought you killed me? How about I kill you instead? You think I'm lying? Don't believe your eyes? Check your mailbox, there's a little surprise. It's a beautiful day outside. Flowers are blooming. How about you go enjoy the
I don't need
weather?
auto-tune.
What?
something.
Another time then. No, I'm gonna kill you. Another time never.
Geometry Dash. That's the game. We got tons of
Guys, I will release the April Fool's levels, I swear.
freaking levels from easy to insane.
The stupid flute in the chorus.
We got blocks, we got orbs, we got everything you like. But you
So
better watch
bad.
out for
I love putting little variations in the chorus.
I cannot imagine how many layers this was in the video editor. Oh my god.
There's a lot of layers.
So Vortrox played the Wraith. Vortrox's Wraith bars were so
And
good.
if you do,
It's-
you
yeah.
might want to meet our
They
crew.
were.
Hey, it's a Wraith, you already know who it is. Fresh in 2.21, but it takes some time to know one. I give lots of orbs and lots of icons. I just got
Look at him go.
to get I'm an icon. I weed.
Crazy. The
passion.
percussion cutting out there when he says icon is so good.
If
Nothing less from Mr. Jonathan
lots of orbs
Vortrox.
and lots of icons. I just
Cheese
got here
doodle
last
guy.
out to get I'm an icon. I weed.
I mean, since
So
Crap is
good.
in chat, since Crap is in chat, we should
Demons
go
are
to
not
his,
my forte.
Phobos
I chill in the
part.
tower only with my
Phobos?
spiky thorns. So
Yeah.
move away from me, sir. You look quite misinformed.
Geometry
Oh, yeah,
Dash.
Civils
That's the
did
game. We got
Sands.
tons of freaking
That's a good
levels.
one.
Oh, no,
Easy
wait.
to insane. We
The
got
part
blocks,
directly
we got
after
orbs, we got
Vortrox
everything
is
you like.
the
But
part
you
that
better
broke me the
watch out
most.
for that trip come.
Hey fellas, I'm Geometry Dash for the Xbox One.
Oh no.
it's me, Geometry Dash.
How did you coordinate this?
What's up, everybody?
I don't remember. I just remember seeing that Geometry Dash for the Xbox image and was like, I'm gonna quadruple down on this.
guys, it's me,
But every
Geometry Dash,
console.
for the GameCube.
Hey everyone,
There's
I'm
no
Geometry
joke
Dash
here.
Live
The
on
joke
App
is
Store
just
and Google Play.
Geometry Dash on console.
Yo, it's
That's
me,
the
Geometry
entire-
Dash for the 3DO.
Yeah, it's lit.
Yo, it's me, Geometry Dash.
Did you make these images?
I made most of them. Some of them I just took from Google Images.
Hey guys, it's me,
The sound effects.
for Windows Vista.
Hey, sound effects.
I love Geometry Sub-Zero because that's the fake GD game. That's Geometry Light. That's not even Geometry Dash.
Yeah, I took
That-
note of that.
So it was intentional?
It was absolutely intentional.
God damn it.
Play 5.
Why is it in Spanish?
Yeah, that's Last Prism Alex.
What's up? It's me, Geometry Dash.
Yeah, the rip-off meltdown. That one was good.
Hey,
what's up, people? I'm Geometry Dash Meltdown for the Nintendo
So,
Switch.
I mean, this also
Hey
was
guys,
an
I'm
excuse
Geometry
to
Dash
just
Pro
get
for
more
Xbox Series Dash.
YouTubers
Zero
who
for the
I didn't
Nintendo Switch
want to waste their
OLED.
time and make them
Hey
right
guys,
purchases.
I'm Geometry Dash Lite
So,
for the Kindle Fire.
I was like, this might be the easy way to get like 60 features on this song.
It's me, Geometry Dash for the PS3.
Yo,
And yeah, this is an extra tune of FURRY.
Hey guys, I'm Iceman with my little eye.
We got Voxicat in the
For
song.
the 3DS. I bet you didn't see that coming. Haha.
Any other good verses in this?
Dash level 21.
Crafty.
Here to show
I wonder who
you
did this
how
part.
It's done. Everyone knows me, it's very
Oh, yeah.
clear
That
since
was
I was
given.
the final
That
level
had to
for
happen.
7 years. Crystal Cave's lava floors, lasers too, gonna be quite
Well, a lot
the
of people
challenge to
were
get
wondering
through.
where the Chamber
Every
of
time
Time
you die, I will
guy
laugh
was
at you,
in the song,
and good luck, 'cause
unfortunately.
there's
That
a
was
new
gonna
game
be
mode
SC
too.
Slayer,
Geometry
but
Dash.
we said
That's the
that.
game. We got tons of freaking
Keychains.
levels from easy to insane. We got blocks, we got orbs, we got everything you like. But you
Change
better
was, I
watch out
threw
for
that in there,
triple
but it
spike.
goes back to
Stereo
the original
Madness,
key later.
back on track. All of these songs.
What else is there that's worth showing? Where's
We got Sands, we
What
got
was-
the coin.
what was Crafty again? Oh yeah, Junie
Phobos.
was Geometry Dash for the Wii. Where's Phobos? Is that in the early part?
It's
of the level?
pretty later, pretty much pretty later on. It's
Oh,
like the
what
intro
you-
to Phobos. You'll recognize the. No, earlier than that. It's like top right corner.
Oh.
Yeah, before that.
I think I caught it.
Yeah, so just see when it disappears.
They'll make you.
Yeah, there.
It's your favorite extreme with an identity crisis. Decoration so weird, Phobo so controversial, haters tweeting all day. Saying,
Good.
"Why I don't like it." Well, I don't care what they say, put the critics in a spike. 17 million downloads, 600k likes. Gameplay full of terror, deco, critical error. And if you're gonna beat me, save yourself the embarrassment. And don't fly straight into a spike at 92%. What the hell, Wardrox?
Geometry Dash. That's the game. We got tons of freaking levels from.
You're a genius. Lyrical genius.
Hey, Crafty went hard with that one.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna head out now. It's been real. Thank you guys for enjoying my April Fool's thing. I really am honored. It's like on trending for gaming at least. At least it
Geometry
was.
Dash since update 2.0.
It's not trending anymore, sub. I think it's still a 1 out of 10 on my channel. Or I think it's a 2 out of 10 on my channel. It is still the 2 out of 10. Is Dash a good level is unfortunately like the best performing video I've ever had. Alright, thanks for tuning in. I just kind of wanted an excuse to yap about everything I worked on. It was so cool getting to work on Boom Kitty's thing. I'm so happy with how my own thing came out. Don't expect this level of effort from me from next year's April Fools, because this was my 10th one, so I want especially crazy. Everyone did crazy stuff this year. Okay, bye-bye. Dude, I've been going for 2.5 hours. All right.